Wow. Okay. Here it is. Let's open it up. This is the Firmware combo. So that's probably why it's in a slightly bigger box. Let's take it out. The carry case, with the handle, everything. Comes with a polystyrene case. Oh wow. Mini! Whole wedge of booklets and manuals. Ah, it's like a little library. Little mini library. Wow. It is absolutely minute. One thing about it is it's such a shame that it hasn't got foldable props, arms. Yeah, that would be neat, wouldn't it? Be absolutely minute then. But it is tiny as it is. For the battery. Well, the pad actually looks nice quality. Didn't get that from the picture. Oh, and in here they've handily tucked away USB cable, the battery charger. Incredibly plasticky. Got a little rubber mounts, rubber mounts on it. The charger. Guards for the props. UK spec cable. And the remote, which is exactly like the Mavic Pro remote, except with some little differences. No USB at the bottom. Obviously no screen, so that's different. Okay, yeah, there's no charge port on the side, that is in the bottom there. Sport mode's on here. Now I'm not going to do a massive in-depth review on this. There are people much better than me out there do reviews on it. So this is going to be what it's like just to go and fly it. What's it like just to set it up and just fly. It's supposed to be a beginner's drone. Therefore they assume that the people who they want to market it to them to buy it haven't got a clue what they're doing. Just kind of me. Not really. Flown quite a few of them. So it's not like I've come for this the first time. But I don't know what the features and stuff on it. Completely dead. There's the battery come off. Push it back. Oh, yep. So you've got a little side. They actually move. They detach the battery. And it just slots in. Simple as that. So have a look how easy it is to do. Oh, really easy here. Feels like you can take a bit more of a beating than the Mavic. Now the reason I've got this one, I've had a Phantom Professional, and I've got the Mavic, but it's so restricted in the way that you can actually use them. You know, you've got to have no people around, you've got to have no cables, no trees. You know, you've got to have no wind, no rain, all those sort of metrics that stop you flying. You think, oh, I'll go out and quickly film this, make a real nice shot here. And it always turns out that you can't quite get it what you want. Not always, I should say. 90% of the time I find that. And I'm hoping this small little drone is less likely to crash, and it's much simpler to use, and it can just follow me. I get some real quick shots, take it out of the bag, and I'm probably not going to actually use this, possibly. Just going to try and lob it in the thing. There's no gimbal protector for it, not that comes with it, so I'll just put it in my bag, get it out, boot it up, do a quick follow me, quick gesture control, and then hopefully that will fill a little space where I find the other ones, even the Mavic, a bit inconvenient. You know, it depends what you're carrying, but if I've put it in a backpack with a load of other equipment, I'm finding it takes at least 10 minutes, sometimes 20, to unpack and repack down again, to put it all back. And especially on the trip we did, I found that it was a bit of a major problem. We're supposed to be continuously going, doing 10 hours a day. This is a charity ride we did. We did 10 hours a day riding. Taking the drone out to do a few real nice shots in Ireland, we found that 20 minutes had gone by, not wasted, but you're getting the drift here. You're not travelling. To stop. So I'm kind of hoping you can just have this and just pull that out, press a button, don't even need a remote. We'll see. Marketing behind these always seems to be in absolute ideal conditions, and you find out actually it's not quite as good as they say it is. So let's charge it up. And with the Firmware combo, so you've got the main port there where the main AC adapter goes in. Of course, if you're on the mains, you can just plug that into there and charge the controller at the same time. Now, where it says Spark on the back, that can come off. He says, trying to do it one-handed. Again, it's never quite as easy. And you've got USB side there and then the SD card there, the micro SD card, goes in that side. So let's have a quick little look what it's like trying to charge it up via USB. And I'll use the USB adapter here, because apparently you can charge it up like that as well, and then I'll remove the batteries and charge them both up on the intelligent charging station. Okay, right, so there's the drone. I've gone old school. I'm using a DSLR with no autofocus because I haven't got my phone. So I'm having to manually do it and try and do it one-handed. So let's plug this in. So that's plugged in. Let's turn it on. That's turned on. Okay, have we got any indicator to suggest that that's charging? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we can do it that way, and then of course I can also plug this end into the intelligent charger, which I'm going to go and do now. I'll charge them both that way, I think. So I've got one slotted in there. It's kind of as simple as just taking that and pushing it in, and that's it. That doesn't come alive. That one now gives a readout of 1. So let's get those on charge, and I'll also charge the remote. Okay, we got it all plugged in. Let's turn it on and see what we get from the remote. Oh, tells you it's charging, which is all good. What do we got here? Okay, that one's charging first. That's all good. That's fading in and out, lets you know it's charging. And it's checking the other battery as well now. Is it charging both at the same time, is it perhaps? Unlike the other, the Mavic charger will charge one battery at a time. This looks like it's charging both batteries. Well, that's pretty neat. I like that. Okay, they have all charged up. Oh, full, lovely. Oh, full. Right, well let's open up this SanDisk. It's only a little 16 gig, so yeah. I mean, I've got other ones which are, you know, 128 gigabyte discs, but we'll go with the 16 gig for now. Okay, clicks in just right. There we are. Push that back in. Lovely. That's pretty cool. Like that. Okay, and with all these things, it's not as easy as just getting it and flying it. What you'll need to do is you will need to get to a Wi-Fi connection and update the firmware. So that is one of the first things that you actually need to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install the DJI 4 Go app onto my Samsung. DJI 4, which is what you want to install for the Mavic. Let's install that. 500,000 downloads. It's 97.62 megabytes, so make sure you've got that much space on the device you're going to be using. Let's see if it's going to do any facial recognition of any descriptions. I don't think it is. Let's boot this back down. So press once, press and hold, power's off. Right, let's get the app installed. As I say, you will need a Wi-Fi connection to actually get this to work. It's installed now, so let's open that up. So I've got this on my iPhone already. I'm now going to just install it on here so I can actually film. Obviously, if this is a brand new first drone you've ever owned, you will need to do all this as well. As I say, it's a thing to remember that it's not as simple as get it out of the box and go and fly. So if you're buying this as a present for someone who's never done it before, be sure just to unwrap it ideally and charge it all up if you know that they're going to want to go straight on it, which means you'll need to set it up for them and write all the details down and hand it over. If it's just for yourself, then obviously be prepared to spend 30-40 minutes getting familiar with it before you even go out, but also setting it all up so you can actually go out and not be disappointed. Where I live is very rural, so there's a good chance I could take this out, first time ever, take it out into the middle of a lovely clear area where there's no one there, you know, very remote, make sure it's the safest place to fly as possible, and then find out that you can't activate it. Okay, I've logged in. Interestingly, Spark came up as the first choice. Now, as far as I know, you have to go to the Wi-Fi settings and connect to the Wi-Fi, if you're not using the remote, the Wi-Fi of the Spark. So this will give out its own network and you connect to that. As soon as you connect, I think it hides the network from anyone else being able to connect to it. So let's just have another look at that. Okay, we haven't got a Spark connection. So available devices, Wi-Fi direct. Okay, I now need to find out why that is. I'm obviously doing something wrong here. Turn on the aircraft, press and hold the bar button for 6 seconds. Do not release until you hear the aircraft beep twice. The aircraft will switch to mobile device control mode and its Wi-Fi name will reappear. This action will be ignored when the aircraft is in mobile device control. When your aircraft front LEDs are flashing green, you have successfully enabled mobile device control. Okay, let's try that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, that looks like it could be it. Hey, there we go, it's there. So it was in controller mode, which is kind of what I was thinking. The password will be on the side of your box. Okay, I'll click connect. That is now connecting. Right, okay, DJI US interest, unnamed, say agree, it's terms and conditions. Activate Spark, activate your aircraft when you connect it for the first time to receive your 1-year warranty. Next, name of my aircraft. Cute name, isn't it? Continue. Oh, mode 2, throttle up, rudder. So this is the control, you can change it to whatever you want it to. Beginner mode. I'm going to turn off beginner mode. Beginner mode will restrict everything down. I know that from the Mavic. If you don't know what you're doing and you've never used one before, then leave it on. You can come back and change that later anyway. Enable advanced gesture control. When enabled, you will be able to use palm launch, palm land, and palm control. There we are. Palm notification. Okay, there we go. Color guards. So the props come with the Fly More package. The prop protectors come, showed those earlier. If not, get them if you're planning to do hand gestures. It actually increases the profile of the drone to about that on each corner. So yeah. Okay, so you need sufficient lighting and a windless area. Check your internet connection. The activation process requires internet access to link your aircraft to your account. So there's definitely no Wi-Fi connection there. Unfortunately, so I can't actually connect to this at the moment. So this might take some work, or I might have to ring DJI help. I might be able to reset the phone perhaps, but let's just try entering device again. Definitely no Wi-Fi there. Let's try it again. So press and hold for 6 seconds. Hear 2 beeps. That's 2 beeps. Lights aren't changing. And there's no Wi-Fi there, unfortunately. So I'm a bit stuck with this, unfortunately. I regret to inform you. Okay, I'm going to do a reset the Wi-Fi because I cannot get it to work. So it's hold it for 9 seconds. It'll beep 3 times. So okay. Flashing green again, which is good. So when you're flashing green, you've successfully reset aircraft Wi-Fi. Okay, let's go back. Let's go enter device. Is it there? Be there. Be good. Yes, back again. Okay. Update. Okay, so let's update that. Update now. Download error. Check your connection. And this is the problem I had last time. So it switched automatic. It's quite good. Let's just connections. Let's connect to Sky. Okay, and then let's go back to here. Update now. So that's downloading the update. And then it still says update now. So let's press it again. Wait a couple of seconds. Okay, let's just press it again. Connect aircraft to update your data. Okay, so back to connections. Spark still there. Let's click Spark. Okay, connecting, and then connect to Spark, and then say update now. Connect aircraft to update your data. Okay, let's try it again. Connect aircraft to update your data. Connect aircraft to update your data. Update now. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean. I am definitely connected to it. Connections. Spark, connected to Spark. Okay, let's try again. Don't know. Okay, don't know. Tips, access data update. No, I'll cancel that. I want to. Okay, that's not working, so I'm just going to have to exit the update, aren't I? That's a shame. Okay, let's just say okay to that. New firmware available. So let's connect it to Wi-Fi Spark. Let's just click that. So no fly mode, increased safety. Gesture mode, you can now take selfies even if the drone isn't following you. just make a frame with your hands within 23 feet of the aircraft while facing toward the camera. Okay, so a load of improvements there. Download now. Update failed. Restart the equipment and try again. Reason network disconnected. Connect and download again. Okay, let's switch network again. Connection. Let's now switch to an internet connection. And hopefully, okay, now we're downloading. So this is working now. Does it say the size of the file? Restart the aircraft when the update is complete. If the firmware update fails, restart the aircraft, remote control on DJI Go 4 or DJI Assistant 2, then try updating again. Doesn't give you a file size. So anyway, it's downloading and doing the update. When that's done, I'll come back to you. Okay, the download's done, but I think if I say start to update, it's going to say it's not connected to the connect the aircraft or remote control if you want to confirm the aircraft battery is level over 50%. Which it is. So let's now reconnect to that network again. So for anyone that's not used to this sort of stuff, this is a bit of a headache. To be fair, it's not the most intuitive. Okay, now start update. Connect the aircraft or remote controller. Okay, but I am connected, so let's just do that again, shall we? No, got stuck in this loop now where I can't actually. It's not failing as such, it's just saying connect the aircraft. Okay. Definitely connected, let's test again. Definitely connected to Spark. Without a shadow of a doubt, that's connected to Spark. Okay, so maybe turn off the Wi-Fi. Turning off, let's turn it on. Will Spark re-show? Probably not, it is. It's connected to Wi-Fi Spark. Definitely connected. Okay, start update. Connect the aircraft or remote control if you have one and confirm the aircraft battery is level over 50%. Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm unable to update this, unfortunately. I can't do the firmware update, which is a big shame. So let's enter the device. Yeah, so for some reason it thinks it's disconnected. A reason I'm not sure why. So what I need to do now is kill the app, kill the drone, and restart both. Okay. So these things are never like they're advertised, never as easy, and also take a huge amount of time. So go skip that. Okay, equipment. Yeah, okay. New firmware available. Okay, start to update. Tip, connect the aircraft. Right, let's just double check what Wi-Fi network I'm on. Just have another look. Is it there? Oh no, we're gonna have this thing where it's not there anymore, aren't we? So the front lights are red, which as far as I know means it's not in that mode. There is no Wi-Fi for it anymore, and the only way I've got this to do this last time is to reset the whole Wi-Fi thing. So if I just try the 6-second one, see if that works one. So they haven't gone green, and it hasn't come up on the network. So let's try the 9-second one where it completely resets the whole thing. Okay, we've got a green. We would expect to see that Wi-Fi appear there. It's gone red again. So it might not actually appear there. This isn't going well. Yay, right, it's finally there. I left it a few more minutes. Not a few more minutes, a few more seconds. Right, start. It's going to say I'm not connected to the device, presumably. No, it's now updating. So the only way I could do that was to kill all the drone and the app, restart it. Then the Wi-Fi is not visible. Then do the 9-second thing to reset it yet again. Then it shows up a few seconds later, so 10 seconds later it shows up as a Wi-Fi network, and I was able to connect to it. And then I could do the update. So I've had to do that multiple times in this whole setup procedure, so not intuitive, I must admit. That is quite cumbersome. I'm literally just following the instructions here that it gives me through the app. I haven't done anything outside of that, just done what it's asked me to do. So, okay, anyway, when this is done, I will come back to you. Now, I just noticed we're at 49%. It changed to my home network. It actually says connected to, and it's changed to that network. So, still updating though, still says it's updating. So that'll be interesting, because theoretically it's not connected anymore to the drone. It's connected to my home network. But it does sound like it's doing the firmware update, because the fan's gone off now. Lights stop flashing. It's doing some beeping. So it seems like it's still doing the update. So that's good. Okay, so it's done the update. We've got green at the front. We've got flashlights at the back. It says disconnected from DJI's device. We're going to connect to Spark. Basically, so to connect to Spark. Sound familiar? Is it still going to be there? It's not there at the moment. And it's not there again. Right. I'm going to leave this just here like this now for a minute or so and just see if that network comes back up, because I can't keep having to reset to the 9-second reset for the Wi-Fi every single time when I connect to the Wi-Fi network. Surely that's not how it should be. So I'll leave it a little bit. I'm running, the battery's starting to go down on this S6 quite rapidly doing this. So yeah, I'll keep it running just for a couple of minutes. And if it still doesn't come back up, then I'm going to have to go back to the app, say next, and then see where we're at. Okay, well, I've left it now for 3 or 4 minutes and it's just not come up. So what I have to do is do the 9-second hold. There it is. So yeah, something very odd about that. Okay, maybe it's just because it's an Android device. Maybe. Update complete. Please manually restart your aircraft. Okay. So complete. Okay, update. Update now. Download error. Check your network connection. So it won't download. Access update. Yeah, it doesn't seem to. Go fly. Will that work? It says connected. Okay. Right. So it does appear to be latest firmware. That's good. Let's close this down. Have we got a image? We have. Okay. Okay, and you can see the lag. There's not much lag. I should put it over there. No, that's pretty good. Quick shot tripod. So this is very similar to the Mavic. You've got no slide to the left though. This is what you've got. What you see is what you got. Okay, and I might get the camera angle slightly wrong here because obviously it's got to see my face. So I'm going to press the back button on, and then so it's actually on, and then press it twice according to the instructions. So turn it on. That's now on. As you can hear, fan's going. So what I'm going to do now is press it twice. So I'll try and get the camera angle right, but I obviously need to give space so it can see my face. So that's... I've pressed it twice. It does not appear to be happening. Okay. 1, 2. Nothing. Now, bear in mind, I started this when it was sunny. The weather is turning and it's getting dark. This is how long it takes to set up. Right. Now, reading through the instructions on the internet, it seems to say that you need to enable it through the DJI Go 4 app, which is a little bit odd, because I thought gesture control meant you didn't need to get your phone out, try and set it all up, put it into a special mode, and then go from there. I thought that you could just get out of your pocket, power it up, and use gesture mode without a phone. But it doesn't appear to be the case, unless you set it once and that's it. Again, I've got no Wi-Fi connection, so I'm going to have to do the 9-second trick. And one thing you do need with this gesture, according to the manual, is good lighting. And I'm losing that now, because it's been a good, probably getting on for an hour now of setting this up. Come on, give me the network, there it is. Right, let's then connect to that. DJI 4 app. Okay. Okay, that is going. This here is saying enable advanced gesture controlled. Okay, let's do that. The home point has been updated. Ooh, please check it on the map. Okay, enable. So that's enabled. Okay, so do I need to leave the app running? It is working. We got all GPS and everything, so let's just try this out. So that's powered up in my hand, and I'm following the instructions now. So then I double press the thing in a minute when it's booted up. Those front lights should go green. They are not doing that. So I'm a little confused by that. I can't find out why that is, but let's double press. They're flashing, which nope, that's not working. Okay, completely confused to why gesture isn't working. Not a clue. I'm sorry and all that. Let's put that down there, and I would imagine if I go back to here now, that won't appear as a Wi-Fi network, and I will need to enable the Wi-Fi network. Connections, let's have a look. What's the bets it's not there? It's not there. Oh, this is infuriating. This is infuriating. Right, let's just press and hold for 9 seconds. Right, come on. You can show. You can be good. There we go. Right, let's try this again. So, when I'm enabling gesture, it's a bit. I haven't even flown this yet. No, it's horrible. Let's just fly it. Let's just put the piece of crap down there. There we are. Right, and let's say fly. Fly, fly, fly. I want to see what it sounds like. I'm desperate. Whoa, there we go. Well, there you go. It does fly, so that's good. What's happened is it's come out of that now. Let me just go fly again. Okay, we're back again. Right, and we've got the... whoa, there we go. Right, let's try and get both these on the camera at the same time for you. So, you've got forward, back, you've got left and right. So that all works. And I've got obviously the up and down, which you can't film at the same time, but it's pretty stable. It's sat there. Let's try and make it go up. Okay, it doesn't seem to save that last time. Enable. Okay, well let's. So yeah, okay, let's land it and then see if I can get it to work. Okay, I've double tapped and that is not working. I wonder if it's a low light. Let me try and put the flash on, see if I can trick it. So I've got the flash on. It's nothing to do with the light. Let's just try and get real close. Yeah, it's not to do with the light. I don't know why that's not working. Right, well, it's a little bit disappointing at the moment. It's definitely not easy to set up and fly. As you've seen, this is real life gadget reviews. The whole point of them. There's no flashy stuff done and no steps skipped and done beforehand before I started filming. It is as it is out of the box. So yeah, gesture control is enabled. I've followed the instructions, I've followed the manual from what I can read, unless there's some small print somewhere. So I'm just going to go and fly it. I'll do a bit of video and then I'll reapproach this tomorrow when I've got time. So I am wondering if it is to do with light. I'll try this tomorrow, because if I double press it now, they flash yellow and you can see it scanning. The camera's... oh, and now it's worked. But I've pressed it because I'm indoors. So I've actually got it to work. So I'll try that again tomorrow. Well, I'm doing everything right. But I'll try that again tomorrow and see if that will work. And maybe it was lighting, perhaps. But it was fairly light when I first went out there. But we'll see. Just going to see if I can strip some of the footage off it. I've had to do the 9-second press again to try and get the network to show up. And it's got sound with it as well. So, okay. So this is mobile phone, cache, and you can say original. So this is the original, but this hasn't got audio. So the mobile phone cache will have. This one won't. So this is the high quality version. So I'm going to download this if possible. Okay, it's finished downloading that file. It's got a little tick up here now by there. So I don't know if you can press on that. Nope. And you can delete it off the SD card from here. So yeah. Now the footage it's taken does appear to be full HD, from what I can see. It's got no sound, so yeah, radio. But anyway, you can download that onto your phone. That's pretty neat. Okay, the battery is critically low, 6%. Put it in the charging dock. This is charging up on the mains. This light actually goes red. I had never noticed that before, and I'm assuming that is actually charging. So I'll leave that. Last time I didn't notice it went red, so I'm just making a point of that on the video. That it looks like it goes red when it's charging a battery. I'll come back and see if it goes green when it's fully charged. Okay, it's gone green, but it's still charging. I think it's almost charged. It's not warm, no part of that. Mildly warm, but nothing really at all. Okay, we are out. We're going to take it to bit of an open area in the middle of nowhere, so we can have a quick play around with it. Okay, we got gesture control to work yesterday. So let's see if I could just simply take this out, turn it on in my hand. It does, yeah, that's worked. Hey, there we go. Right, well that works. I've done nothing at all. That was really, really quick setup. So it must be to do with the light. It's gone red, so let's have a look. Ah, it thinks I've waved. Let's do the V. The Y, should I say? I'm doing the Y. I'm not sure it's actually coming back though. Okay. Let's put the hand up, see if I can control it. No, that's not working. Okay, I can't get that to come back down again, unfortunately. So I presume when the battery runs low, it'll come back down on its own accord. Right, where's the dog gone? Let's put my hand dead in front of it. So hand is in front of it. Whoa, that's now it's landing. Okay. Right, so that's landed. Don't know why. Right, okay, let's yeah, that wasn't very successful, was it? As successful as it took off, so that bit worked. So let's try double pressing it again. Okay, camera's going up and down, it's trying to scan. Right, okay, so that bit works. It's flashing red, so can I put my hand up there? So that's gone yellow. Okay, that's working now. I don't know if you can see this, I hope you can. I'm trying my best to film at the same time. That's it, it's going up. Yeah, it's lost my hand now. So that was green. It's green again. Okay, it's gone red again. Green, flashing green, that means I can move it around. Let's put my hand down so it can't recognise my hand. And now I'll wave. I'm waving. That's it, it's gone away, which is good. Okay. And let's put my hand up. Can it recognise my hand? So nothing, the lights are not changing at all. Which is very strange. Okay, I'm gonna go and put, I can't seem to get down from this angle, so I'm gonna put my phone down and see if it's because I'm holding my phone up at the same time. So it's gone up, hovers, and then the front lights stay red, and it does, no matter what I do, if I can do the YMCA type thing, the Y symbol, I can wave at it, I can put my hand flat, I cannot get it to come back at all when it does this. So I don't know what this is doing, but it sort of thinks that's my hand to come right down, crouch on the floor to get it, which is a bit strange. Right, okay. What I'm going to do now is take it off on the other side. Perhaps it's the sun that's in its lens, as in the sensor. Perhaps it's that, it means it can't see it. Let's try again. That bit works a treat. Now it's gone red. Okay. Okay, it's got the hand. Let's put it up. Oh, it's gone yellow. Okay, that's good. Right, this is controllable. No, it's lost my hand. Okay, it's got my hand. Has it got my hand? Yes, it's got my hand. Move. There we are. And I want to put it there. And I want to go backwards. Whoa, that's close to the blades. Ah, it's not moving. Stop. Right, let's try again. No, it's flashing yellow. It's lost me completely. Can you see this, guys? This is hopeless, isn't it? Right, go. Right, go backwards. Go backwards. Go backwards. Go backwards. Please. No, it's really jittery. Really jittery. I'm gonna cut my hands on this. See why they say put guards on. Right, let's try again. Hand up. Yes, got my hand. Okay, now come this way. Right, now I want you to go backwards. Backwards, going real slow. Backwards, that's it. Man, oh man, this is not very reliable system. I hate to say it. Can I turn it? If I can, that's it. Right, hand down. Just lost my hand, it's not in the sun. Let's wave it goodbye. So I'm waving, that's gone. Now, can I get this to reconnect to my hand to actually notice me? So yeah, that's now just red. So the sun definitely isn't in it. I mean, that's the light that direction, it's just trees. But if I now try and get its attention again, holding my hand up, just red. If I wave, I'm waving at it, nothing. Let me just put the phone down and do a V. I can do absolutely nothing to get that back down now. Nothing at all. I can go right up to it. Oh, now it's doing its thing again where it's got loads of flashing lights, yellow at the back, red at the front, green at the front. Right, it's landing itself. I don't know why. I'm actually getting very, very disappointed with this Spark, I must admit. I know there's some glowing reviews out there, how amazing they are, but as you can see, the gesture control is not working as it should do. Okay, so don't let go, 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 now let go. Right, green, all right, okay, go. Lost me. Hand up. Lost me. Hand up. Green, go solid green, turn. No, lost me. Hand up. Go that way. Okay, lost me. Don't dare fly. I mean, we wouldn't want to fly. It's gone. I haven't waved. I haven't waved. I haven't waved. Hello, come back. I can't reach you. You're too high. Ugh, can't get it. Come here. I don't want you to do that. Hello. Hand underneath. Please land. Oh no. I have to just wait. There's nothing I can do to get it back. Oh man, this sucks. Okay, let's try the Y. I'm holding both my hands up now. Nothing. Okay, well I can't do anything about that, so what I'm going to have to do now is just wait until that gives up. What it does is it starts flashing loads of lights and it comes down on its own. So for me, gesture control is a big no-no. Have I got a dodgy unit or something weird? Right, it's unlikely though, isn't it? Now let it go. It's right next to my face now. It is right there. Are you going to go backwards or not? He's going to fly into my face. Okay, my hand's up. My hand's up. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Right, step back. Try it again. Going green. Now, I want it to go backwards. Gone red, gone red, gone red. Right, let's try it again. Green. Right, go backwards. There. Oh, it's gone red again. No. Okay. Hold my hand up again. Nothing, 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 nothing. All green. Right, now go backwards. Go backwards. I want you there. Okay, so I put my hand down. You're going to stay there. And now I'm going to try a selfie. Good luck with that. I'll tell you if it works or not. Absolutely nothing out of it. Not even a recognition that I'm doing anything to tell it to do a selfie. Just check the instructions. Yeah, definitely doing it right. Definitely doing it right. So I'm doing the old frame thing with both hands, but no, nothing at all. Just sits there looking at me. So yeah. So time to get the controller. We'll just give up on that one for now, and then I'll get the controller out and try and connect it with this and see if it's any. Oh, see if it's any better. Okay, right. At the moment, it's quite a horrible little thing. Maybe it's good with a remote controller, but I kind of got it to not have to use the remote. I was really hoping that. So got a remote controller to try it, and I'll also try connecting the phone up to it and see how we get on with that. So we got no Wi-Fi network on there, so I need to do the press and hold trick for 9 seconds. And the other thing with this, if you're planning on getting one of these, is to obviously make sure that you've got plenty of battery in all your devices, because you're going to be in for the long haul, most likely. This has only got 23%, so I can have a little play about on this. Just waiting for the network to show up. I'll come back when it's finally up. Okay, new battery installed. And I'm assuming that the network won't be there, so I'll have to redo the network thing. No, it's not there. Press and hold to do the 9-second thing. Nice day though. Really, really nice day. Oh, there's the dog there. That's good, he hasn't run off. Okay, now I should be able to see the network. Okay, there it is, go fly. That's flipped around. Calibrate compass, calibrate. Calibrate compass, ensure there are no magnets or metal objects near the compass. Okay, okay. Okay, and we've got to go around 360 degrees horizontally, yeah. Okay, I've done that. Okay. Okay, I've done that. I've done 360 degrees, which is very difficult to film, but I'll do it like this. 360 degrees, and it's still just saying do that, so I'm supposed to say cancel calibration. Move aircraft or calibrate compass. Ah, crap. Okay. I don't know. Calibrate, I'll try it again. I'll have to put the phone down and try and do it with one hand, but at the moment it looks as though there's something wrong with this in terms of compass calibration. So I'll just put it there a second and we'll go from there. And for no reason whatsoever, there is no longer a problem with the compass calibration. So I don't know. Anyway, let me try and do some flying with the app and see how that is. Yeah, the other important thing to remember is you probably need some sort of screen cover. So I've done a return to home. Not sure it is actually return to home. Don't think it is. Right, home. Slide to return to home. Landing. Okay, second time I did that. I don't think it's going to go to where it took off from unless it moves across slightly. Now, cause it took off from about here, approximately, and it's all the way over there. It's going to land down there. Some of it looks over there. Okay, that's miles away from where it took off. I'll go and get it though. Yes, and the next thing to try before the battery runs out is the controller. I mean, the mobile phone app's pretty good. It's all right. At least it's responsive and does what you ask it to do. As soon as you go up by the tree level there, a bit higher, it says poor signal. So it, as most people know, it's not going to go that far on a mobile phone, but it's a hell of a lot better than the flipping gesture control. I mean, you can actually, I think, reliably trust it. You know, you can. I would never trust this if there's people around getting it out and trying to use gesture control to take a selfie, because you just don't know where it's just going to fly off into the air, because it goes back 3 meters, as you saw, back 3 meters and up 3 meters. Well, if you're, yeah, I mean, yeah, I just wouldn't trust it. Sorry and all that. Right, let's boot it down, and it did that without me even telling it to go back 3 meters, and I was just literally, you know, had my hand up, my palm, I wasn't waving. Now, one of the things that I'm finding very disappointing at the moment with it is that you can't, ignoring the fact that I can't seem to get gesture mode to work properly or reliably, or at all, is you can't start it filming. So you can do a selfie, and that's it. That's essentially it. It obviously has got movements within those, so palm up, move it left, right, up, down, supposedly. You can wave at it to make it go goodbye, 3 meters back, 3 meters up. But all that is just to get a selfie. I wanted to video, so I would assume, there's a dog, there he is. I assume that that will be a future firmware update, I'm guessing. Okay, now we're going to try plugging this into the USB port of the car. Let's turn it on. Do we get a light come up? Let's have another look. There's no lights coming up on these, and they're not showing as if they're charging. It is red, admittedly. Let's try the other one. Let's take the cable out of this and plug it straight into the drone to see if that indicates it's charging. Don't think that's charging either. Perhaps you need a different type of car USB port here, perhaps. So back in the office, I'm going to see what happens when you turn this on, see if the lights do come on when it's charging. So have a little look. Okay, well, the lights do come on the charger, and they do on that as well. Yeah, so that the USB port on the car is obviously not outputting anywhere near enough power. So what I've done is I've got this here, got the phone, it's all charged back up again. I've got the props out. We'll have a look at that in a second. Let's power on that. And we power on the drone. Okay, and the exact instructions are wait until the aircraft status indicators blink yellow, which is good. It's good to go there. Press and hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And then I press the pause, the function, and that one, and hold. And that's now linking. And there we go, green. So it says the front LEDs turn solid green after blinking red. When the status LED on the remote controller turns solid green, linking is complete. It says enter password, which is interesting. There's the password. Connecting. connected to Spark. Okay. Go fly. Then I'll put the device in. Dismiss. Okay. Sport mode cautions. Maximum speed and braking distance are significantly increased in S mode. In windless condition, a minimum brake distance of 50 meters is recommended. So this is in ATI mode. Well, let's give it a go in ATI mode, shall we? Very good avoidance though. So that's one good thing, is that it's very, very controllable. It's actually quite good, you don't need a cable. I like that. So if you bring a controller with you and your phone, you're good to go. As long as they're both charged up and you've got spare batteries. There's nowhere in the case, apart from the Fly More combo case that comes with it, that will allow you to fit a controller in. So that's obviously an extra you've got to carry with you. You can still fly it with minimal range, just with the iPhone, without, or the whatever phone you've got, without the controller, but it's not quite as good. And then you've got the gestures, which I cannot see I was doing anything wrong at all. Looking through the instructions, it seems to be exactly right. So still don't know what's going on there at all. I'm going to test it one more time. Been through the manuals, it all looks good. There's no real reason why it shouldn't be working. But as a drone with the controller, that works really, really well. If I'd have got that on its own, and I was just relying on gestures, I think I'll be a little bit disappointed with it. But I'm going to give it another chance, despite this morning's 45 minutes of trying to get it to work. I'm going to try it one more time. Okay, so it's quite simple to put these on. So you take that, put that circle on there, so around that, and then turn it across, and then you've got a bit of force then to clip that back over. In, across, push on, circle of it in, clip on, circle of it in, clip on, like so. Interestingly, my app just crashed out, as in killed all my apps, and my phone is really, really hot. It's in Samsung S6, but it says new firmware available for remote controller. Ignore that for now, because I want to go fly. Oh, okay. I didn't want it around that way. Updates required. If you come out of that, yeah, you can still take off, still fly. That's good. Probably go out and have a little play on this, and then look at the gesture again. It's the last thing. I really just don't want to do it. I'm tainted by it. Sort of really put me off it. But we will see. Going to give it a go actually before we do that, flying with these on, just to see if it feels any different. Sounds a little bit different. But feels the same. I just imagine it would catch the wind if you're outside, but inside, sports mode, that really is a crazy wasp when it's in sports mode. Ditching the case, gonna put it in this case now. I think I'm committed to keeping it, to be honest. So I'm gonna start using everything. Controller, batteries tucked in there like that. Sits in there. I'm gonna put it this way around. So we're just on the way to go and test the drone. Yep, back out again. Test the Spark, see how we get on. Oh, there's a wheel there. Anyway, yeah, so this whole review really is about the whole experience of getting it, unboxing it, trying to use it for the first time. What I'm not going to do is go into all the different camera settings, and different exposure settings, all that sort of business, the tracking capabilities of it. It's not about, there's a lot of videos out there already, people that got them a month ago, have done very extensive and very good reviews. So go and check those out. This is just my experience on a very basic level, getting the drone out and just using it, trying to get on with it, and the problems I might encounter. Hopefully some of my agony will save you some agony, and learn from whatever mistakes I've made that we realise after we edit this video. and just things that you might have not realised that you now realise, and help you decide whether you want to buy one or actually not bother. So anyway, let's get on and test this drone. Right, here we are. It's in the carry bag. So let's man bag. Let's have a little look. Okay, we're looking for flashing yellow, so that is all good. Okay. Right, so let's try this again. Okay, down. Up.
It's like you're hypnotising him.
Yeah, it's right, it is a bit like that. And then I'm going to move real slowly. Real slow. Arm dead straight. Same distance from the face. Gonna give it the best chance. Let's try moving away. Let's come towards me. Working now. And then go. Okay, that's working. I'm gonna do this. Cool. Okay. Photo. I think that's done it, I'm not sure. So, photo. There we go. Let's move this around if we can move it from there. Can't see the movement from there, but it won't move when it's that far away. So let's try that. That's doing it now. Okay. Okay, it's moving. There we go. Right, so stay still, and I'm going to try and get you in the shot as well. So you let's have a look. I put it down fast, didn't move my hand down slowly. Right, so we're going to do this now. Put that back in, registered, and then, okay. Right, if you come and stand here, Toby, we get a shot of us.
Yeah.
Keep the camera still as you can. Right, you ready? I'm going to do a shot, so it's, I think that's done it. We'll do another one. There we go. Okay, and then you're going to stand back and film over there again. 2 seconds. There we go. And then we'll try a palm landing. Can you see the drone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, that's good.
There we go. Right, so I think all my woes from before were all because I'm moving a little bit too fast for it. And yeah, I think that's probably it. So it does seem to work like that. It does work. What he needs to be able to get it to film, of course, would be really, really nice, wouldn't it? But anyway, hopefully we've taken a selfie. We can check that later on. I'll put him overlay now. But that has worked very, very well. So that's a lot better. Wow, we got some noisy rooks in the background. So let's have a look. When you send it back out, like I just did, it's supposed to follow you after that command. So if you stay where you are, Toby, I will just try that. Okay. Right. 3, good. Okay, and now I should be able to walk away, and it should follow me. It is, isn't it? Seems to be working. I think it's lost me now, is it? I think that's lost me. Try it again. That's that now. I'm not sure. So it's not doing that at all now. I can't get it to come back down again. Let's try. No, nothing. Front lights are green. Okay, well now it's just not responding to my command at all. I cannot get it to come back down. Annoyingly, I've got the sun right in my eyes as well. I'm doing a V. Come on. not having it. It's not having it, I can't get it down. No way of getting that down now. Now it's gone red. Can't see a thing, that's the trouble. Can't see a thing now, the sun's in my eyes. Nothing. Palm. Nothing. Nothing. So I'll try and see if I can just log into the app with it.
It's running out of power.
It will just run out of power eventually. Yeah,
You gonna catch it?
Run out of power.
You gonna try and catch it?
Enter device. It's not allowing me to enter device. Scanning for networks. Let's have a look. I got no way of getting that back down at the sky, and I can't reset it. There's no network coming up, so I can't connect to it. So hopefully, yeah, it's stuck there for the next. There you go. Presumably battery's low, and it's going to go back. Film it.
What's it doing?
I assume it's not going to just fly away. I assume it's going to go back to where the start is, where it took off from, I guess. Right, there it is. So it's gone really, really high. Really high, so it's doing a return to home, presumably because the battery's low. So if you get that situation, I really don't know how you get that back again. I tried logging in with the app, but there's no Wi-Fi network to connect to be able to take control of it. So yeah, well, that's a shame. But otherwise it's been working well. So is that going to hover or is it going to land? Let's see if we can get it before it hits the rocks. No, it won't have that, so it just wants to land. I think. I really don't know. Is it going to land? What's it doing? What's in its mind, I wonder? If I can't. Yeah. Do that. Right, I'll do that. Stop it. Wow. Okay, so that is, again, we had good results to start with, and then it did that, and I got no way of connecting to it. Scary, but anyway, it's back. It didn't drop to the ground, but not very robust at the moment. So hopefully some firmware upgrade will solve that problem. So it couldn't re-initiate palm or gesture control, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and I couldn't get it to recognise anything at all. The V didn't work multiple times, getting closer, getting further away, put my hand lower, higher, nothing worked. Can't log in with because no Wi-Fi connection, couldn't connect to the craft. So yeah, so I probably won't be able to use gesture reliably. That's the problem for me, is the fact that you're flying in the sky and it's just too high to go and get it again. You can't take back over control, and it just burns through the battery. And when it gets low, it comes back. And that's your only way of returning it. Well, for me, on this exact one I'm testing, you saw it hopefully if Toby's filmed it okay. He's only a young lad, so don't blame him for the filming. So hopefully you've seen it. I'll see how it comes out. But I could not get that back out of the sky, unfortunately. Okay, now I'm going to try the controller. That's enough of that gesture malarkey. I think we'll wait until they make it work properly, which hopefully will happen. Okay, so there's that new battery. Slot that back in there. That's such a shame because they're such small batteries as well. Just burn through them in no time. And any wasted time like that, just one battery gone. Gone. Got a couple of selfies out of it, the battery's gone because you just have to wait for it to run low. And if it happens straight away, you'll be waiting about 15 minutes. So anyway, let's put this on, see if I can actually connect back up to it again. Okay, it's connected automatically. I haven't had to do anything at all. That's just working. So let's try this. There's aircraft disconnected. So I don't think I'm connected. It just says aircraft disconnected. It was blue. On here, it says enter device. I don't know if you can see that. So on here, it says go fly. Let's just try it again. See if we can actually see through we're burning through battery at the moment as well. Let's say no to that. I don't see that. Hey, good. It's connected now. I'm not sure why. Ready to go. Ready to fly. Right, let's film some flying. And we're going to test how far we can go with this. So that's 10 meters, 60 meters, 100 meters.
Maximum flight altitude.
Okay, I reached 1,000, 120 meters high. So I'm going to bring it back down again. And successful flight. Right, here we are. This is standard mode. That's how quick it is. Let me bring it back again and show you in sports mode. Crazy mode, I call it. Ready? That is incredible.
I want to go.
Woo! Check this out.
It's like a racing car. Have a go.
Right, that is amazing. Okay, and this is not something I would ever consider doing with Mavic or my previous drones, but Toby's having a go. And it's one of those things that you feel like you could just let kids have a go on. But give them the basic instruction, yeah, and let them fly about. And if you've got a nice big wide open space, there's no one else here, it's pretty safe to do so. Gives them a great experience. So to summarize with this drone, it's absolutely brilliant if you're using the controller. Which is, bearing in mind, this is not the reason I actually chose it. I thought I could rely quite heavily on the gesture functionality of it, and I'm hoping that that is going to improve with firmware updates. So I'm gonna just keep it. I'm not going to return it. I'm going to hold out hope that actually it's going to become a lot better over time. These things usually do. It's a very, very early release. You know, it takes time to develop products. So hopefully, and this is Toby's, by the way, is his very first go ever with a drone. What do you think of it? But as I say, I would not consider giving a Mavic or a Phantom Pro to a kid. But this, I'm not that bothered. It's a pretty sturdy piece of kit as well. So I was just explaining to Toby, I'm not sure I explained it anywhere else in the video. If you put it onto sports mode, I can't even see that drone in the sunlight. If you put it onto sports mode, you do not get the obstacle avoidance as you're flying forward. He just had a quick go on it, and I've turned it back onto the standard mode now. So that's something to be wary of if you weren't aware of that. Bye bye little drone. Let's power you down. Fold these back up.
They can do that as well.
Night little drone. Put it,
Beddy boys.
Beddy boys for the drone. Try and put that in there. That in, ooh. Make sure these are folded around the right way. They're not fighting it. There we go. Controller is off and away. Fits in there nicely. Same bag as the Mavic, apparently. According to the label. Right. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Okay, that is a cracking little drone. Just taking it back out again. Sport mode with the remote. Brilliant fun. Absolutely brilliant fun. No doubt about it. Gesture, I've finally got the V thing to work. Tried it a couple times. Brought the Mavic out to go and film that actually happening. Yay! But wow. Controller. Thumbs up. Gesture. So get it. If you're going to get it the Fly More combo, or go and buy the remote if you haven't got it. If you're not enjoying it, go and get the remote and open up its potential. But as advertised with the marketeer with the gesture, it's flaky. But with a controller, man oh man, what a little drone. And it is obviously a lot smaller and lighter to carry around. And even the Mavic, I remember the Mavic came out, that was like the tiny little drone. That was the boy. And look at this. You know, it's incredible. Put it at the back there. That's just completely crazy. Okay, now I've got this plugged into a mains plug. It is charging the Samsung S6 and an iPhone, which I'm currently recording with. But let's just see if plugging that in does anything. See if that works. So, managed to find the manual. Power supply or battery error is red on the charger. So when that's red there. That port, the micro USB, is for firmware updates, not for charging. So with this needs to be plugged into your actual DJI charging block for it to work. Okay, now plugging the drone directly in has worked. The charge station didn't. but the drone just started working straight away. So I'm now going to plug the drone straight into my MacBook USB port. Wow, it has to run from a USB-C port, but we'll try that and see if that starts charging it. So this is charging it. It is a powered hub, so it doesn't have to be powered. I can turn off the power to the hub. Let me just try that. So there's no power going through that hub now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it does require more power than what seems to be a standard USB port output. If I turn that back on, I'm assuming it'll start charging again. No, so that doesn't appear to be charging again. I guess if I unplug it. Yes, I can. That was plugged in. Did it work? I wonder if these batteries are a bit sensitive. It's definitely plugged in. Everything's exactly the same, but it's not restarting. I'll leave it because otherwise it's going to be a very boring video. See if this comes back up. I'll leave it and see if it does start charging. Okay, I actually disconnected the cable from the drone and plugged it back in, and it immediately started charging. So good. So it's pretty seamless, to be honest. The transfer of the files on there, just plug it in, immediately recognised, copy them across. 5 gigs of footage. Okay, just to reapproach the Wi-Fi not showing. It's now in controller mode. I'm supposed to be able to press this for 6 seconds, not 9. 9 refreshes the Wi-Fi back to factory settings, which it is anyway, but let's do it for 6 and see if the network shows up. And then wait for 2 beeps. When it gets to 6, let go. And the network should appear there, and that should have turned it into mobile phone mode. So you've got mobile phone mode, control it with your mobile, and you've got controller mode, and what that does is hold it down for 6 seconds, should put it into that mode. I'm just reapproaching this topic because I've struggled with it, but it still doesn't show, and it's only does it by holding it down for 9 seconds. I'm not sure why that is. It doesn't change it, it doesn't appear, it's just not there. I can turn Wi-Fi off. So what happens when you put it to controller mode, it hides the Wi-Fi network, so you can't connect to it because obviously it's connected to the controller. But as you can see there, it's just not showing. So let me boot it down. Okay, so this is booting out. Wait for all the lights to come on, and yellow blinking in the back. Boom, boom. There we are. So let's hold it down and try it again. So it's still not there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that, and the lights should go green at the front. They don't. So I don't know why not. 6 second reset is not working. So the switch over. So yeah, I can't actually connect without the controller if I'm out and about, which is a bit odd. I'll try and look up, see if there's any solutions on the internet to fixing that. Okay, and I've gone on a look. On to 9 to 5 Mac, and that's saying they got exactly the same problem. They contacted DJI and they said that's completely normal for the Fly More combo. You're expected to do the long hold for 9 seconds to get the Wi-Fi to show up. So there we go. If you didn't buy the Fly More, the 6 second thing will change between the two if you buy the controller later, and with this one it's 9 seconds, which is quite strange, but that's what I'm finding. Cannot see the network unless I do the 9 second push, and I've done that now 10 times probably. Every time it works. Going back to it charging via the USB, I cannot get this to start charging again. I've unplugged it, I've turned all that off, unplugged the whole thing, replugged it back in. I've done that about 10 times now. Cannot get it to restart. Not sure why. Very, very odd. Don't know. So that's a bit iffy as well. Doesn't seem to do it every time, but I've seen it working, so I definitely know it works, and there's no reason to think it won't work. So I had it working twice. But I've had it not working more than I've had it working. So I'm just going to try and plug that straight into the power adapter, see if that works. Okay, that's now charging. So that works. So yeah, you kind of need to have one of those with you to be 100% sure you can definitely charge your Spark. Okay. It'd be nice just to take the cable and rely on USB ports to be able to charge it, but I'm not 100% sure that's actually going to work. I'll do one more test. I will get just the USB adapter for the MacBook and plug it in so there's no hub in between. No. That's been plugged in for 5 minutes and nothing's happening. So I'm now going to try it on a desktop. And no, that's not happening.
Whoa, there it is. Right, okay. I don't want that. Right, let's go back.
Oh my gosh! I can just see it spinning on the phone.
But now it's just complete. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it's doing. We can't get it to come back down again. We're trying as much as we can. Is it recognising my face, do you reckon? Joel, come here, stand here. Look at the screen. Is it going to go green? Walk forward? No, it's hopeless, utterly hopeless. We've come up here, it's a beautiful day. We're just trying to get it to take a selfie. Cannot get it to do it. Cannot. We've been trying now, we wasted 20 minutes of our lives trying to get it to do it. It's so flaky. The battery will be run out in a second. Well, I've got no way now of actually getting it to come back down, I don't think. I think that's it. We're stuck here for the 5 minutes until we can get it to do anything. No, so it's not doing anything. I don't think I can reach it. Oh, almost. You need a stick or something to throw at it to get it to come down. Nah, it's not having it. Right, let me just go back 10 metres, see if it's to a distance. No, nothing. Oh, is it going to land? It's coming down to land on its own. Right, keep filming it. It's just coming down to land on its own. So we'll swap the battery out. Piece of junk. Right, let's just take that off. That battery's now dead. We're going to retry this again. We have managed to get 2 photos, I think, today. Out of one. We're on the second battery now, though. Right, okay, it's going to fly into my face. Here we are. Right, so that should go green. Can you see the drone, Joel?
Yep.
Nope, it's going red, so it's just not having it at the moment.
It's teeny, the drone.
Yeah, so I think that's it. I'm not sure if we've got any chance of getting it or not.
It's taking ages. We have been staying here for like 10 minutes. Isn't it, Daddy? We've been like staying here for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Oh.
So this is attempt 3. Second battery. Flying off. Okay, let's put that here. Yellow, 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 yellow. Oh, green! Hey, we've got green. We have gone green. Right, let's put the hand up again and let's wave. That's gone away. Right, can we try and see if we can take a selfie? Can you see the drone, Joel, with the camera?
Yep.
Okay.
It's so teeny.
Nothing. Still holding it up. Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing at all. Oh, what's it doing now? What's it doing? Right, let's try that again. Okay, so holding the hand up, green. Goodbye, can you go away? Right, there, right. Let's now try, once it stabilises, let's try a photo. Hey, it took a photo! It took a photo, right. Let's try it again. Yes, it took another one! Oh! In a minute, might have to get a good pose. We can turn the camera off. Nothing. Yes! So, randomly, for no apparent reason, just started working. But we're on our second battery and almost run out of our second battery. So it's about 30 minutes of flight, trying to get it to take a photo. We've literally just got in a family photo, tried to do it, can't get it to do it. Nothing. Hey, it's doing it now! Right, okay. So what it seems to be, if you want to huddle together and do this, see it, try if it works again. Yeah, it's working every time. If you want to do it as a family shot, you've got no chance. Doing it every time. Doing nothing different. It's all exactly the same. Joel's about here. So we're standing here as if it was a photo. Let's try again. It's doing it now. So quickly, let's put the camera down. Right, stay still, smile. Ready? Nothing. 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 Nothing at all. Nothing at all. So I can't get it to do it. Now, is it because Joel's face is similar to mine? Joel, can you do that what I was doing? No, that's not working. It's gone yellow now anyway. Anyway, let's give up on that. We've wasted most of our evening trying to get it to do it. Some of those gesture controlled shots yesterday, it said, it flashed red, it said it had taken them and it looked all good. It was the first time we tried to do it, didn't have any issues. Started recording again when we had issues. Had no issues at all. It went up there, took the shot, took the selfie, halfway up the big steep climb we were doing. Want to come back, plugged it all in. I suddenly realised last night, there's loads of footage on there from that hill we're on, but not the original selfies we took. So not only is it flaky in terms of actually being able to control it, but even though the lights went red, 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 green when it had taken it, it hadn't taken it. It's not on the card. I've double checked. It's not in any folders. It's just not, simply not there. All the other footage is just not the initial ones we did, which is a real shame, because that actually just operated perfectly fine. Worked lovely. Looked like it was working lovely, but you're not actually sure, of course, until you get back whether it has actually taken that photo or not and stored it. So big shame there. I'm obviously using the SD card that they sent with it as well. So there we go. But this, to reiterate, the headache and the problems I've had are almost all down to the gesture side of it. So that's the biggest disappointment for me. Massive disappointment. Gesture side, not reliable. I just cannot trust it. So that's the trouble. Once something doesn't work quite right every time, it's very hard to believe whether it's actually captured your footage until you get home and check, unless you're taking a computer with you to plug it in and check. Yeah. Everything else about it, with the controller, this is amazingly good fun. It is brilliant. And the footage it captures isn't bad. It's not Mavic Pro standard, and it's certainly not Inspire standard, but for what it is, absolutely amazing. So definitely get the controller. There's a bit of annoyance with the Wi-Fi setup being hidden unless you press it for 9 seconds and reset it, you know. But that only works the way when you want to start using the controller again. Once it's set up, you can just use the controller each time. If you get it back out and just want to use gesture, not sure why you would if it's like this one, then that actually, when you enable that gesture by turning it on, then pressing twice, once you've done that, it hides the, it stops you using the remote control. You have to do the 9-second push again. But if you only ever use control, you don't need to keep doing that every time. It just works. So this is, I've had a lot of laughs with this, but the majority of this review, you'll see it's mostly pulling my hair out trying to work out how to make it work. That's pretty much all, 99% of it, the problems are gesture side. And I'm really hoping what that's going to be is just a firmware update. And that would be absolutely brilliant. If they can get to film with gesture, so initiate filming and be reliable, which should be able to with firmware, it's a cracking machine. One thing to mention as well, I flew this sideways into a hedge. I hope I got footage. If I have, I'll put it on now. Flew into a tree. Halfway up the tree, it fell out, landed on its back, I think. Picked it up, rebooted it, worked absolutely fine. And that is such a lifesaver, that tucked in gimbal. It's going to hit the hard areas rather than the gimbal. Absolutely brilliant. Very, very robust. I love it. I do love it. Gesture, massive disappointment, because that's the reason I bought it. That's the foundation I bought it on, was the fact that the gesture was going to be good. So I think I've probably said that enough now, but I hope this has helped anyway. Definitely, if you think again, don't be put off by the fact that the gesture doesn't work, but if you are buying it solely for the gesture, wait until you start hearing really, really good reviews. It's honest reviews, not slick reviews that just say, oh, everything works absolutely perfect. Wait until then, or buy it knowing that you might have to wait longer for it to actually work to its full potential with gesture. But if you've got the remote, the Fly More combo, brilliant. Controller, sports mode is a cracking laugh. Also, when we're on the hill, my Samsung ran out because I couldn't get enough charge into it in time. So I used the iPhone and it was awful. Could not get it to give me a view on the screen. The lag, it was just lagging all over the place. 20-second delays between each frame, and then I started having partial black screen, and then it said the GPS wasn't working, and it went from worse to worse to worse, and it completely froze up. I exited the app, I restarted the drone, did all that, still acted like that, so it was completely unusable. I managed to press the controller, take a photo button, and it did actually. I wasn't sure if it was because I couldn't see it on the screen, but it was actually taking a photo, which is quite good. So I did manage to capture a couple of photos, but the iPhone was completely hopeless getting it to work all over the place. If I manage to capture it again outside of this video, I just want to get this wrapped up really. Outside this video, I will film it and put a link in the description to what I'm experiencing with my iPhone, but it is awful. And it can't be the case across the board. Again, because the people are using it without any issues, but I have heard some people saying they get terrible lag as well. Not a screen loss completely, but they've connected it directly with a USB cable by buying an adapter for it, and they found that works a lot better. They removed the lag. So if you're watching this and having the same problem, go and look that up. A cable that will plug directly into the controller apparently helps with that lag, reduces it. Tucks in there really, really nicely with all the batteries and everything. So we've come out with one of my other boys, and we wanted to fly this, and it's just not happening. I can't get this controller to link the Spark. I've actually just about got an internet connection, just re-downloaded to make sure I was actually doing it right, which I was. I've been here now for, I I've been here probably for 15-20 minutes just trying to get this to work, and I can't get it to link. It just won't. It just beeps away, keeps beeping, nothing happens. And what I'm finding with this is just eating into my time. I get very, very, very frustrated, annoyed, and then we just waste it. Sun goes down, you go home disappointed. So I'm going to keep trying, I suppose. It just does this. It's so loud as well. It just does your head in. It's a horrible experience, I have to say. When it works, it's absolutely brilliant. Getting it to work is another thing altogether. Definitely, if you've got this, download it. If yours is working fine, that's awesome for you. I'm really happy for you. But if you have problems like me, download the flipping manual, save it to a Dropbox or something, so you've got it there in case you haven't got internet connection, and do it that way. I mean, I don't know when this is going to shut up, but it should link within 30 seconds according to the manual. You can leave this beeping for a couple of minutes and nothing happens. Oh, there we go, and now it's gone red. So I don't believe that is linked. I think if I try and use this now, it won't work. So, as I thought, it's not gone green. I'm pretty sure it's green. It doesn't mention that in the manual at all, to do with linking the controller section. So I'm not sure if there's anywhere else. But here it is. It says RC connected. I'm connected to the RC controller on the Wi-Fi. You can enter device. You enter device, and it says aircraft disconnected. You know, one day this might work seamlessly. I'm just hoping it's firmware, just shoddy firmware. Really hope so. We will see. Okay, what I've done now is I've rebooted the whole lot. I've now gone and held the button for 6 seconds to see if that will work. So it's connected to the RC. That is not giving out just the Spark Wi-Fi. It's definitely connected to that. The annoying thing is on Android you can't actually get back to the thing. You have to pop the phone out just to get back to it. So it says enter device, which I don't believe is flying. See, that's just disconnected. It's just not working. Can't get to work. You have to give up on it and put it away. Jacob, I don't think you can go on it, mate. I cannot get it to work. Okay. Sorry, dude. Yeah, I'll try and fly mine. I think that you can just turn it on and it just works. I got no way of connecting this up. Sorry, mate. Whoa, right, I've got it. I think it's now working. I think this is now working. Yes, right, I finally got it to work. Jacob, 30 minutes later, we're good to go.
Oh, this is really fun.
It is, good, isn't it? Just remember, we've lost a lot of battery from the 30 minutes we're playing about. It's only got about 75% battery to start with. Yeah, don't go down too low and just get it a bit higher so you got to practice. I said I'll do down a bit more. Bring it down. That's it. Good lad. And then you can practice turning and everything then. Okay? Enjoy. I'll get mine up in the air, shall I? This won't be the last review I do on this. I'm going to do a catch-up review in, I don't know, 3 months' time. Talk about how I'm getting on with it. It's good to hold dog leads on this bag as well, if you're interested. I got everything hung off it. It was quite handy. But yeah, so we'll do a follow-up, so get a real life review of actual usage rather than almost first impressions, first bit of usage. Get the noob stuff out of the way, and yeah, see how I get on. Oh, and another thing is there's like something being built over there, and I thought, oh, I'll fly my drone over there. And with a Spark, I haven't got the confidence to send it right over there to go and get a shot. With the Mavic, I wouldn't think twice. Set it up, fly out, job done. Wouldn't think anything of it. With the Spark, I'm a bit hesitant. So that's another thing to keep in mind. It can't go anywhere near as far as the more expensive drones, is what you expect. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. It's been great fun filming it. A bit annoying at times, as these videos always are. You try and do them, things don't quite work like you would like. But please like and subscribe. And this is a real life review, so if you don't like it, well, I'm afraid this is just a real life review. It's my experiences as we unbox it and try it. Yes, mistakes will be made, etc, etc. So I hope it gives you some insight. If you're thinking of buying one, or you're buying one for your kid, then brilliant. If you're buying one for yourself, then brilliant. I've got two. I've got the Mavic Pro now and the Spark, and Toby can fly it just fine. So awesome. He says he wants a drone. So cheers, guys, until the next one.